guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. We're doing something a little bit different today. I have my little makeshift background behind me. Literally, it's one of my fuzzy blankets and a couple things that I just found to throw it over, and I'm sitting in front of my window for a little bit better lighting. Today we are going to be doing my much awaited, I don't know what I want to call this, not my sunless tanning routine, my top 3 favorite sunless tanners. That word, self tanners, whatever you want to call it. I was going to do one on Loving Tan. Unfortunately, that did not work out with me. I absolutely love Loving Tan. I love the tan that it gave me. I love everything about it. I have super sensitive skin, and I got the 2-hour express in dark, I think, and put it on, let it process, washed it off, and about the next day and the day after that, I was so itchy all over my body. It sucked. It really sucked because I just felt like this bronze goddess. I just felt so gorgeous. It was, I mean, you couldn't even tell I had a fake tan on. It was absolutely amazing. But the amount of itching that came with it and everything else with it, to me, it wasn't worth it. I didn't feel like itching. I scratched my legs so hard. I was bleeding. I was bruising. It wasn't a good time, and I would still 100% recommend it to anybody who doesn't have skin like mine, that they can use it. Strangely enough, this was the first self tanner that I have used that I've had any kind of reaction with, and it sucks because like I said, I really like this self tanner. So today I am bringing you guys my top 3 favorite self tan. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of variety that comes in all different all different price points, and I will have them linked below so you can go and check them out yourself. But we're just gonna get started with it. So my first one I have for you guys is, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so forgive me, I don't know if it's Bondi Sands or Bondi Sands, but this is what it looks like. It is a, I cannot think. It is a mousse. So it comes out like this. All you have to do is literally press this down. It is this one. It is the 1-hour express right there. And I don't know, it doesn't say. But it is a quick dry formula. You guys, you can put it on, wait about a minute or so, and get dressed. It is amazing, and like I said, it is the 1-hour express. So my cat thinks she needs to be in like every video. It is the 1-hour express, so if you're in a hurry, you got somewhere to be, you don't have a lot of time, throw this on. It develops within an hour. Obviously, if you leave it on a little bit longer, I think it tops out at like 3 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours is where you'll be your darkest, but within that hour you'll still see some darkness in there. I will put this on if I know I want to be outside later that day, and I'm just being super lazy. I'll put it on in the morning, and if I have something to do later that evening, I'm usually good to go to shower, and we're good. I preferably like to put them on at night and then shower in the morning, but that's just me. Yeah, so with this one, a little bit goes a long way. So it is a mousse. At the end of this video, I will give you guys a little bit of my like tips and tricks for things and how I do things. I don't necessarily think that I'm going to do my sunless tanning routine, just because I feel like there's a bunch of them out there already, and I don't really feel like I do anything different than somebody else's. But like I said, towards the end, I will put in my little tips and tricks when I can give for you guys. So yeah, that's about all for this one. Like I said, I'll have it linked below so you can check it out. But along with this, I did order their mitts, and this has probably been the most durable mitt I have ever used. A lot of the other mitts that I do use, I find after I use them a couple times, when my hand is in it, they start breaking around the edges, and then, by that point it's too late, and I have tanner on my hand, and I mean, it's hard to get off. Anyway, it's so soft. Obviously, you can use any side that you want, but it is seriously, it's so smooth. It's so soft. Like I said, it's very durable, and the inside is like got this kind of a sticky, I don't know what you want to call it, but it forms to, well, it doesn't form to your hand. It sticks to your hand. So when you're applying it to wherever else, it's not slipping off. And that's been a little bit of an issue with other mitts that I've used. They come right off. And to me, that's very annoying, especially if you're in a hurry and you're trying to put it on. Obviously, make sure you're doing a good job. But at the same time, you don't want it sliding off your hand. So this guy, well worth the money. I love this thing. To my next one, I'm not trying to move super fast, but I also don't want this video to be very long. This is not the first time that I've tried to sit down and film this. I did before, and I went back, watched the footage, and I was super not impressed. I kept touching my hair and my face. I was jumping from product to product and everything else, and I just felt like it was very unorganized. So, sitting down again, doing it round 2, moving on. The next one that I have for you guys, again, I didn't know how to pronounce it. I probably should have picked products that I loved that I knew how to pronounce, but I don't know if this is Lorac or Lorac. It is the Self Tantalizer. You want to talk about feeling like a bronze goddess? Holy Hannah. You guys, this stuff is amazing. And I got it from Marshall's. I cannot for the life of me remember how much I spent it on, but if you are an avid Marshall's, TJ Maxx, home goods shopper like I am, check out their makeup department. Check out their beauty aisle. It's some of the stuff that you can find over there is absolutely amazing. That's where a lot of my stuff comes from. Like I said, I'll probably be doing a TJ Maxx haul. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. I've got some stuff that I've been dying to get out there and look at. Yeah, so you'll just have to stay tuned for that one. I'm super excited for it. This one, the other one, like I said, this one was a mousse. This one is more of like a lotion. So if you have a lotion, it's not like a body butter. It is full on like a lotion. So a little bit goes a long ways with this. This one, I believe you leave on for, where does it say? I cannot find where you leave this one on for, but this is one where I usually leave on about the 4 to 6 to 8 hours. It's a self tanner, and it's a 2-in-1 product that creates the immediate bronze transfer resistant glow of a body makeup and the long lasting tanning result of a gradual self tanner. So if that alone doesn't get you into this, I don't know what will. This is, I mean, it's got like a very slight shimmer to it as well. And it just looks like this. It's hard to tell. But with all 3 of these tanners, I'm going to tell you right now, they have a tint to them so you can see where you're putting it. And honestly, I will not ever use a self tanner that does not, because if you've ever used one where it doesn't have one, it is the hardest thing to try and figure out where you put it already, where it hasn't been, if you're going to have streaks by the time it develops. It's super inconvenient, if you call it that. I feel like I have a hair on my nose and I can't tell. Anywho, this has a little bit more of a bronzer in it, to where you can sometimes, you know, if you're more self-conscious about your legs, this is a good one just for your legs or your arms. A lot of the time, one of my secrets is I will just put it where I know parts of my body will be visible for, you know, the week or whatever, because I'm lazy, you guys. I'm lazy, and I hate to say it, but, you know, I work in an office, so a lot of times I'll just do my arms, my neck, my chest, my face, and, like, from my knee down. That's it. The rest of me looks white, and to be honest, I live with my boyfriend. I am not embarrassed to see him like this. We've been together for over 4 years, so he's seen the good, bad, and the ugly of all of me. So, I mean, you can, if you want to go all out and you know you're going to be in a swimsuit, go for it. This summer, I'll probably be doing a lot more of my whole body. But I do not tan. I am not in a tanning bed. Cancer runs in my family. My sister works for a tanning salon, but I just don't tan. I used to like crazy when I was a senior in high school. I was so dark. It was uncalled for. So the next one that I'm going to show you is obviously quite a bit different than this one and the first one. I've got 3 different types. Was that necessary? Anyway, I've got 3 different types that I am showing you guys today, just so you can get a little bit of a feel, since I have used so many self-tanners. God knows how much money I have spent on these things. Finally found my top 3. And the good thing about having top 3 that you like is it lasts you a little bit more, so you're not going through self-tanner as much, in my opinion. I am short, so I don't have a lot of body to cover with this stuff either, so it'll usually last me a little bit longer. The last one, I actually saw this one at TJ Maxx, go figure, and I wanted to give it a try. And then I was following this girl on YouTube, and she actually used the same brand, but I'm not sure if she used the same kind. Ink Skin tinted liquid tan in the shade dark. And the reason that this one is so much different than the other 2 is because it's a spray. And I know a lot of you are probably freaking out seeing this right now. Like, it's a spray, it's going to be blotchy, it's going to be streaky. Absolutely not. I have had no issues with this at all. With it being dark, it is kind of scary because it is a spray and it is dark. Honestly, you guys, it's never been an issue for me. And for me being, you know, a couple years ago when I was new to the self-tanning world and everything else, I wasn't even, you know what, I wasn't even a little bit worried about this. I was just like, you know what, if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, we'll scrub like hell to get it off. But I'm serious, I've never had an issue with this. As I said, towards the end of this, I will share a little bit more of my like tips and tricks on what to do for a flawless tan, how I get my flawless tan, how I apply it, things like that. This one, I believe you only leave on 4 to 6 hours. Oh, 4 to 8. 4 to 8 hours. All of these, you guys, if you can keep up with your self-tan, take care of it, don't exfoliate, obviously, every time you're in the shower. These tans can last you anywhere from a week to a week and a half. I usually get about a good week and 3 days out of mine, with any 3 of them, to be honest. It is absolutely amazing. Though this one, I actually get maybe 6 to 7 days out of, but the other 2, I can get a good week out of. When I shower, I don't heavily wash my body. It is just a light lather with a it's scented soap. It's something from Bath & Body Works, I don't know. But it's nothing that has the beads or exfoliator or anything like that that's going to really rough up your tan. A lot of the times when I am out of the shower, I will use a, what is it called? I will use a tan extender. I should know this word. My sister's gonna watch this and gonna shake her head at me. But it's the same thing as if you were to go to a tanning salon and get a spray tan. Same thing I will use afterwards to prolong the life of that spray tan, to prolong the self-tanner that I put on. 3 of these. So I am not a huge fan of self-tanners that will make you turn orange or yellow depending on your skin tone. I am very fair. I do not have any type of tanner on right now. As you can see, I'm pretty pale. I will not use a tanner that has more of a warm, if that's the correct term for it, more of a warm undertone, just because with me having a slight pink undertone, I pick up a lot more of the oranginess from it. These have more of an olive based, so a little bit more of a cooler tone, so it kind of evens out everything, at least in my opinion it does. I do not have any issues with these turning me orange, yellow, red, green. Actually, green is a legit one. I do not have any problem with these turning me other than tan. I have posted numerous pictures on my social medias of before and afters with tan. I'll throw in some right there if I can find them. It's been a hot minute. So I have little like frilly things, and my cat thinks it's playtime with these, and I'm not having it. These are my top 3 favorite self tanners. Literally, you will catch me wearing these all throughout summer. Just depends on which ones, just depends on what I'm doing. Yes, super easy to apply. Like I said, there are 3. There's a lotion, a mousse, and then a spray. I still apply them all in the same way that I would with any one of them, obviously. And now I kind of wanted to throw in a little bit of my tips and tricks, my how-tos, anything like that. So obviously, anytime that you do a sunless tan, you want a completely fresh, soft, smooth, clean base to start with. So from head to toe, you'll want to go ahead and shave first. And I usually like to shave like the day before, just so my pores aren't open and collecting any of the self-tanner and leaving a bunch of little dark spots on my legs or like my armpits or whatever. So usually shave the day before. Always, always, always exfoliate. Even if you don't shave, I know this sounds bad, but exfoliate. That'll get rid of any crustiness you got going on, dead skin, anything left behind from, you know, whatever, previous self-tanner, anything will come off. So that's my second one. I exfoliate my body, I will take a really good exfoliator to my face as well. And another thing too, I do shave my face. That's just another secret of mine. Literally, you can buy these cute little like razors from Sally's. I think they're like $2 or $3. You get like 3 or 4 of them, and they're these cute little blades, and you just literally go through. I do my cheeks, my anywhere that I feel like I've got peach fuzz, which is like usually ever my forehead, anything, and that just helps me create more of like a even softer glow on my face. That, again, that's just me. I don't know, it's just one of my little top secret things. I apply it, I use my mitt, and I like to work in sections, like smaller sections, so it usually takes me a little bit longer than the average person to apply a self-tanner. At the top of my ankle to my foot. I will start there, and I usually do one leg, one arm, one arm. I don't know, I've seen it done so many times, so that just works for me. And then I will go up from my knee to my ankle, and then my hip to my knee. Do that leg, do the other leg, and then I will move to my arms, and I kind of do it backwards on my arms. I start from like my shoulder area down to my elbow and make sure I get everything really good under there, and then do my elbow to my wrist, well, probably about right here, and then I will go through, do my wrist, and then do my hands and my fingers. I will always make a claw. You always want to make a claw when you do this, because you can get in between this guy that usually ends up pretty white for a lot of people, and your knuckles. But I will take it, and I will go right in between there, right in, along like this, along like this. It's just what I do for my hands. I kind of do the same with my feet. Obviously, you can't make your feet claw, but the same motion. Put your self-tanner on your mitt. Do not ever put it on your skin. To me, that just means that it's like more of a mark where you put it. Like if you put a big glob right there, you've got a nice mark right there. To me, I would rather use it on my mitt. That's what I've always done. That's what it works for me. Lotion, mousse, the mist. Honestly, it's kind of funny for this one. I literally will spray it 7 or 8 times and then rub it in. So the process works for any kind. For me anyway, that's what some people have their own regimen, what works for them, their own routine, not regimen, their own routine that works for them. And that's fine. This is, again, what works for me. But moving on to my body, I will do the lower part of my stomach, then the upper part, and then my chest, breast area, and then my upper chest. When I get to like my face and my neck, I really, really, really like to use a brush. And this is just an old Bare Minerals brush. It's a precision face brush, so it's this angled big brush kind of guy. But again, I won't just throw it on my face and then rub it in. I will put a little bit on my brush and kind of put it on like I'm putting on makeup real fast. I just dab it around and then I rub it in really good. You always want to make sure that you rub it into your hairline too, so you're not leaving like any kind of funky lines around your hairline. And then I will push it back into my ears as well, down my neck, and then just really, I will do the back of my neck with this as well. Sometimes I will use my mitt. I don't usually have anybody help me when I do my back. With the way that I'm able to like reach behind me and then below me, I reach up as far as I can. I just use my mitt. So I literally only have like this much, if that, of a white spot on my back, and it's not even that noticeable. I can go down far enough to where if I have part of my back showing in a shirt, you don't see it. I know a lot of websites have like Loving Tan, the Bondi Sands, they have little back folder out things that you can reach back in your back to get that, and I will have that link below for those of you who are interested. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's nice if you have somebody at home that can help you slip on a mitt and do it for you. If not, you can use one of those. I don't, and that's just fine with me. But yeah, that's like one of my other secret things too, is my back is usually never tan. I think Kyle's maybe helped me twice in the over 4 years that we've been together. I don't know. He thinks the stuff smells bad, and I don't know if that's a guy thing, but Kyle does not like when I self-tan because he thinks it smells bad. The By Night Sands actually smells really good. It's a coconut smell to it, coconut scent. It actually really reminds me of when we're in Florida and everything else down there. So every time I wear this, I just pretend like I'm on vacation. It takes me back to good times. The rest of them, I don't really think. This one actually reminds me, and y'all can call me crazy, this one kind of reminds me of chocolate. I think it smells like chocolate a little bit. I don't know. I'm kind of crazy with that stuff. And then this one, obviously, this one smells like a legit tanner, self-tanner. Obviously, if you like the way they look on you, you can brave the scent with it, whatever. I put up with it because I like the smell of self-tanner. There's a lot more worse things in the world to like the scent of, so I don't think liking the scent of a self-tanner is really all that bad. I know quite a few of you have requested me to make this video. I was really struggling on what I wanted to do for my next video, and I believe this was a good one to make. I had quite a few people asking me this, just, you know, for people who are pregnant or just had babies or whatever else who don't want to tan at a tanning bed. This is a great alternative, or who are too lazy like me to go and get a spray tan from the tanning salon. It's a lot of work for me, guys. It's a lot of work. So yeah, I really hoped these tips and tricks and a little bit about my favorite self-tanners helps you guys. Obviously, if you have any other questions, you can follow me on my socials, DM me, send me a message, whatever, and ask me. Or whatever else. If you have any other suggestions on any other videos that you want to see or you want me to do, message me, comment below. Obviously, if you've got any other questions, you can comment below too. I don't know why I just say DM me, but hey, I'm here, whatever. Yeah, so I really hope this helped you guys. Let me know if you really would want to see my sunless tanning routine. I don't feel like it's different than a lot of people's, but if you want to see it, let me know. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm probably pointing in the wrong direction. I don't know. Hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload. Again, I apologize for being MIA for a while. I was dealing with a lot of stuff. But I'm back, making a video. I can't wait for you guys to see this. But yeah, like I said, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all in my next vlog. Bye, guys.